When do you think your wife is going to cash in her money in the bank contract?
I think we're going to be together forever.
Larry, what is wrong with you? So how many years from now before I make a video titled, Larry, I told you so? Please write in the comments and predict.
Why'd you bring her?
We separated. I mean, we're separated, but I'm still going to have to take care of her. Wife.
Why ain't she here?
What's up?
Why'd you bring her?
We separated.
You just gonna tell him that on camera, nigga?
It's the truth.
No wonder we depressed. You want me to call her, fix it?
Call her to fix it.
Can we fix this?
I'm good, man.
First of all, no, I'm not trying. See, no. What happened? I mean, do you? I'm just saying.
I mean, look, it's grew apart. That's it.
This is a man who's in pain. I mean, how do you grow apart with someone that you were just married for 2 years? Like, we can't say that we didn't see it coming, but at the same time, we always need to wish people the best. So I guess he thought what he was doing was for the best, but surely the girl had other ideas, because clearly we can just see that this is a guy who's in pain, because even the actions that he's doing, they just show that this is someone who's really in pain.
Did you let the streaming come between us?
What's that?
She gave up. Nigga, you must have been a real asshole for her to give up the G-Wagon.
I mean, we're separated, but I'm still going to have to take care of her. So I'll get her something nice. I'll make sure she's good.
Hey man, Larry is a better man than me. Once it has ended, whether we're separated or not, I'm not gonna do anything for you. Like, why do I need to do anything for you? Because clearly you're walking away from me, which means that even whatever that I used to do for you, I don't need to do it, because clearly it's not enough. So the next guy that you're gonna be with should be the one who's responsible for that.
Now, why don't you go fix that shit?
What's up?
Why don't you go fix it?
Beyond repair.
No, it's not. Go right. It's nothing's beyond repair, nigga. You just gotta want to fix it. You just gotta go fix it, nigga. Is it worth fixing, or are you cool being you?
It's beyond repair, man. Beyond repair.
All right, man. We ain't gonna talk about that shit. Can you get what the driving? Bro, you gonna get up.
But not when the guy's 125 pounds against me. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. I'm sorry. Mass matters. Having 260 pounds of mass, he can't move that.
You're not gonna win, Larry. They want you to back out.
I ain't backing out,
Larry,
man.
listen.
I'm here to prove a point.
Wait, get away from him. Oh, shit, that's over.
10 seconds. Damn, like that.
God damn, Larry. Yep, it's over. It's over.
It was right.
You brought me over here and embarrassed me. Man, I'm walking home. Fuck this.
Larry just got put belt to ass. This is what I say, that his actions are someone who's feeling pain. I mean, even him just wanting to fight someone who's trained in MMA. I mean, it doesn't matter the weight class. It's all about the training that you have had. I don't know what Larry was trying to prove here, but when I saw it, and I also saw the news that there's a divorce that was initiated, I just knew that this is a catalyst, because as a man, most times when you're feeling pain internally, you need something to relieve it in some sort of a way. And clearly this was something that Larry was trying to do, but clearly he needs to find someone to talk to about the issues and whatever pain that he's feeling, so that he doesn't go around doing things like this again and embarrassing himself.
Gentlemen, I'm not even going to bother doing a parade and say, look, I told you so, or try to like dance on it or make fun of, like, I'm pissed off for Larry. And the reason why I'm pissed off is because it really bothers me when I see talentless, uncharismatic, useless women with no really tangible skills or assets, right, come in, suck all the value out, and then leave. These are basically Cell Stage 1, bro, okay? You guys remember the Cell from Dragon Ball Z? They got the tail, and he prick you and just suck the life out of you, and then you'd be like, ah. That's these women, bro. And when I tell you guys, right, hypergamy it's real. It's real, okay? It's real, and we live in a society where it is no longer contained. Do you guys understand what I mean when I say that we live in a society where hypergamy is not contained? You know what that means? We live in a deregulated sexual marketplace. When you live in a deregulated sexual marketplace, okay, what that basically means is anybody can hook up with anybody, assuming age of consent is met, okay? And that there's actual physical consent, right? Age of consent, then actual real consent. As long as those two things are met, anybody can hook up with anybody. Now, when the idiots in the 1960s originally bought into this idea of feminism and free love and birth control and letting have, complete autonomy over their sexuality and, being big and 304s and doing whatever they want, they did not foresee this. They thought, let's let women be let's let women be 304s, let's give women birth control, let's give all this power, right, to be as promiscuous as they want to be with no consequence. And everyone's going to get love. But what people fail to realize is this. When women are left to their own devices, they typically go with the best option to them. Now, let me be clear about this. The best option to them doesn't mean it actually has to be the best option to them. This is the key. It's just what they feel as the...
In terms of the input from Myron, for me, from my side, I don't care who you date, whether it's from your own community or you date interactually. I believe that anyone can cheat on you, whether they want to cheat on you, and you'll never know in terms of what type of person they are. But I think what's good is you need to really check certain aspects of that individual so that you know in terms of whether is this the best person for me or not. And I think there's a lot of things that Larry missed, and surely in this video I'm gonna show you some things that I think it's what Larry should have picked up while he was still with this girl before they got married.
She's non-confrontational, and we have good communication. That's what makes it work. That's why I didn't bother with a prenup.
So you just never decided to do it?
That's right. We never decided to do it. And I trust her. I've been with many of the women besides her for multi-year relationships. And within a couple of months, there was many red flags that presented themselves with these other women, with the biggest one being they're all very confrontational and made me question the longevity of our relationship. Whereas with her, there's never been any red flags like that to mention. And that's why I married her.
Talking about red flags, I think there's a lot of red flags that Larry missed, and the one that's coming right here, this is just one of the red flags that we were able to pick up a long time ago. And in terms of Larry, how you decide whether you want to marry someone, just because someone is confrontational doesn't necessarily mean that this is someone who's not a good match for you, because someone can be not confrontational. I struggle with this word, and you find that there's other aspects that you need to vouch them from and actually analyze. For me, I actually believe that someone like Larry who has money, it was a mistake to actually marry this girl without a prenup, because the red flags were there. And definitely I'm gonna play this video right here, and you're gonna see for yourself what we meant in terms of red flag.
Burnt orange exterior?
Yeah.
I looked everywhere for it. There was no burnt orange.
Damn. We can wrap it.
You're not happy with the color that it is right now?
It's okay.
Imagine if Larry had listened to Greg. I'm going to get a prenup. Do you know how many millions of dollars it would have saved him? But no. Let's not listen to Coach Greg. He's 50. What would he know? He's all washed up. Right again. He was right about Kai Cenat, Neon, and Larry Wheels. I mean, I feel like, wasn't I the one that covered this whole topic more than anyone? Perhaps not as much as John Bravo, but Myron Gaines was in the mix. But I'm certain that I was the most cautionary of anyone about getting in a relationship and not having a prenup. Fellas, let this be a lesson. Let it be the lesson. Not a lesson, the lesson. And all you need to do to get a passing grade, it's so easy. You make them sign. This is it. It's easy watching this video right now. You're not in love. There's no woman in your life. You're thinking, I'm only 20, whatever. Once that hot baddie, perhaps she's a tattooed baddie, a Chinese baddie, whatever, a baddie comes into your life and she's your throat goat, your favorite of all time. And she's like, let's get married, but no prenup, please. And she blinks a lot, 5 times, and perhaps she licks her lip. She looks down at your lip, back to your eye, And to the other eye, back to the lip. She keeps looking. She wants you to kiss her and tell her that she doesn't need to sign a prenup. This is when all your years of training, of watching Coach Greg videos, this is the true test. You have to look at her and say no.
Let's talk about prenup. I really don't understand the stigma around prenup and why most ladies, they don't want to sign a prenup. I mean, we're saying that till death do us apart. So that's the plan. So this is just a precautionary measure so that we decide in terms of how assets will be divided, just in case if either one of us decides down the line. Whereas for Larry, it's 2 years down the line. That it's such a small space of time, 2 years down the line, that someone decided that they want to walk away and suddenly now I need to lose my assets. I think that men who actually come into a relationship with a lot of assets, they need to protect themselves and to protect those assets. Because, for example, if I find that there's a lot of people who actually depend on you family wise, not necessarily meaning that it's right, but at the same time it happens, especially if you are someone from the black community. If you look on terms of the history of the black community and what our people have gone through, you know that we tend to take care of our people once we make it in life. So you would want to actually protect those assets so that even if your marriage no longer works, then you can still have your assets. And at the same time, and if you don't have your own prenup, you know that the court is going to be the one that's going to make the rules and decide in terms of how your assets are divided. And if you come into a relationship and you already have a house and a lot of things and what, now they're going to decide whether you need to keep them or give them to her. So in terms of prenup, there's a lot of conditions and a lot of fairness that get put to that, because she will have your own lawyer and you will also have your own lawyer, and you guys will actually sit down and actually discuss to say, this is what we want, just in case if it doesn't work out, this is what we want to be divided, or this, if we accumulate this, then we can divide it. If we don't have what, then we will both walk our separate ways. I think it makes things a bit easier and makes the divorce less complicated. Obviously it's less complicated if there isn't someone who's busy fighting, because some ladies, even though there's a prenup, they will fight in court to make sure that the prenup gets thrown out. But it's always good to have it than not to have it. So I, for one, I am married. I don't even have assets. I don't have money like Larry, so I don't have a prenup. But at the same time, when you decide that you want to marry someone without a prenup, if everyone around you, whether the internet or whatever, they keep telling you that your lady is not good for you, we've seen the red flags 1 2 3 4, I think that's something that you should listen, because at the end of the day, when that lady walks away, you'll be left with the same people who were telling you that this lady is not good for you, this lady what, not necessarily meaning that you have to listen to everything that's being said on the internet, because people talk a lot about a lot of things on the internet. But I, for one, I saw the nice qualities, and there wasn't anyone who was telling me that my lady did what. That's why I decided that, okay, I'm gonna marry my lady without a prenup. And also, I don't have money like Larry. Like, I don't have big assets that I need to protect. I'm still building, so a lot of things that we're gonna have are things that we're gonna build together. I think there's a difference. Whereas for Larry, he's the one who has built himself. He's busy buying stuff for her. He's buying a car she doesn't even appreciate. He's buying an expensive Bentley. She's busy saying that the color is not what I want. If I was Larry, the moment you say that, yeah, I'm gonna take back that car to the dealership, I'm telling you, you're not gonna keep that car. If you don't appreciate anything, then I'm gonna buy for you. Like, not in an abusive way, but just to teach you to learn to appreciate things. Yeah, I mean, I feel sad in terms of what Larry is going through, and I hope this guy receives all the help that he needs, and I hope we can support him through this difficult time, because I think as men, we need to always support each other, because ladies, they always support each other. They'll say, yes, girl, they'll always support each other through difficult times. So we need to be there for him through this difficult time. Yeah, we all make mistakes because we are human. So he made a mistake by getting married without a prenup, and it's a life lesson, and he will build himself up, and eventually he'll be back even more stronger. Yeah, guys, I think that's all that I have in store in terms of Larry and his situation. And if you enjoyed this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you same time, same place. Ciao.